work does actually make the dream work. So this is an amazing team, and I'm honored to be here. And I believe God's going to continue to take you higher.
Thank you. Thank you.
Jane, come on.
Yeah,
Do a
let's
prayer.
pray.
Let's pray. Go ahead. Heavenly Father, you say wherever two or three are gathered together in your name, you're in the midst, and wherever we touch and agree that you will be there and walk with us, God. We thank you now for this fresh start, new opportunities. We thank you for this new season that you've allowed us to walk into. God, I believe that as we continue to keep you first, you're going to continue to supply all of our needs. You're going to continue to cover us and our families as we travel. You're going to continue to bless us in ways that we can't even imagine, God. We trust you. We believe in you, God, that we know that no matter what happens, what comes our way, you are still in control, God. And we are grateful for this opportunity, God. The hands that we're holding, we thank you for their life. We thank you for the gifts that are in this room that have come together, God, to uplift your people and to give you glory. Forgive us for all of our sins, cleanse us from all of the righteousness, God. We will forever give you the glory and let people know that if it wasn't for you, we'd have never made it this far. And we love you. We thank you today. This is just the beginning. Day one, God, where trust is going to be the best show ever. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
Amen.
The Rickey Smiley Morning Show, the most funny in the morning. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Hey! Oh, wow, we are so excited, man. 2020, brand new. First of all, we want to shout out, give God the ultimate praise. Thank Tom Joyner for passing the torch. And all affiliates, everybody all over the country, from Delaware all the way to Portland, Oregon, and Seattle, and Houston, Texas, man. We are so excited, man, to get this show started. And good morning, Gary. Good morning, Ricky. Eva.
Good morning.
Brad.
Good morning.
Rock Teasy.
What up, Tom?
Special K.
Good morning.
All right, y'all, we got the one and only on the phone. It wouldn't be no radio nothing if it weren't for the one and only, ladies and gentlemen, Miss Cathy Hughes. Miss H.
First and foremost, I give praise and thanks to God, from whom all blessings flow.
Yes,
what
ma'am.
a historic, wonderful morning this is. Good morning, team.
Yeah.
Good morning, H.
Good morning. Ricky, congratulations. I am so proud of you. Having watched you over the last 2 decades, in fact, it's just been impressive, remarkable, and so important to the progress of African American ownership of media outlets. You are such a testimony to, as the President Obama used to say, the Obama campaign, yes, we can. You are definitely the yes, we can person.
Yes,
we
ma'am.
love you. We are so happy. And, it really touched me because nobody is happier for you than Tom Joyner. And that's really hard when someone has to really decide that it's time for them to move to a different level, and yet they reach over and they reach back and they say, this is the person that I think can carry on the work that I've started. What a compliment coming from the great Tom Joyner himself. He said, Ricky's going to do it. We're going to take it to another level. So I just wanted to be the first to say, God bless. I'm so excited, I'm so happy, and so appreciative that you were willing to accept this responsibility.
Yes, ma'am. Ms. H, I want to thank you for everything. Thank you for the opportunity. Thank you for believing in me. Thank you for giving birth to wonderful, awesome Afro-Legans who I absolutely love. Thank you for...
Wait. Now you've gone too far.
What?
Okay,
Yeah, Miss H, Miss H, you told me some stuff a long time ago. One day we're gonna sit down and do an in-depth interview. But thank you for this wonderful opportunity. And I tried to get you down here. I was gonna make you some greens.
And some chicken and dumplings.
Chicken and dumplings.
96-year-old mother, when my 96-year-old mama says, I want you here, then there's no place else in the world that I can be.
That's right.
Right there at my mother's side. But a couple quick commercials. We got to remind everyone that January the 20th at 8 p.m., Urban One Honors will be celebrating Dr. Martin Luther King's birthday. in royal style with our Urban One Honors program, but also this is the week that Monarch Magazine comes out with the men of Urban One. And I just got to we got to remind everyone because my dream team is in that magazine with me. We're the cover story. We are so blessed. But Rickey, getting to spend time with you in person lately, I didn't know that you dress the way you dress. You are cleaner, as old folks used to say, than the board of health. Oh, Lord have mercy.
Yes.
I had no idea that you were in the fashion in addition to everything else.
Every now and then I can get open casket sharp.
No question. You are open casket sharp. And let me say to you, the example that you're setting for grandparents is not only hilarious, it's so heartwarming. I'm in love with Grace.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Well, Miss H, thank you for everything, and we appreciate you. We're going to be talking to you a lot. You know I'm going to blow your phone up, so.
Well, no. If you got an extra chair, extra microphone, I can be there.
Oh,
okay?
yeah. Come on. You know I'll be happy to have you. Love you, Miss H.
Love you too, Rickey.
There it is. Ladies and gentlemen.
The ratings to the roof, a show where the syndicated morning show.
Yeah! All right, y'all. Miss Cathy Hughes, y'all. Come on.
Listen, one of the most difficult things to do in life is find yourself in a storm and not know exactly how God's going to bring you out of it. But sometimes you got to just say, I trust you.
Even though I can see
and I can't feel your touch, God.
I can't feel your touch.
I trust you.
I will trust you, Lord.
How I love you so much.
I love you so much.
Though my nights seem long.
My nights may seem long.
Sometimes I feel so alone.
I feel so alone.
God, my trust is in you.
My trust is in
Somebody
you.
listening needs to surrender it to him.
Surrender to you.
So many painful thoughts travel through my mind. Sometimes I wonder, I say, God, how in the world I'm going to make it through this storm? But this is all you got to tell him. Just say, but I trust you. It's not easy for me.
Lord, it's not easy.
Sometimes the pain in my life. Has anybody ever been there? It makes you seem so far away. But I trust you. I just need to know this.
I need to know
that you're still with me. Through the tears.
Through the tears and the pain.
Through the heartache and rain.
Through the heartache and rain.
Anybody besides me ever had to cry late in the midnight hour? It seemed like even your family didn't know what you was really going through. But God was right there through everything.
Through the tears and the pain.
Through the heartache and rain.
Through the heartache and rain.
Listen, there's somebody listening to me right now. And you're going through a storm, and the devil's been trying to convince you that there's no way you're going to make it through this situation. But I want you to understand something, that we walk by faith and not by sight. So even as you're in your car at home, can you just say, Lord, I still trust you. God, I still believe you. I don't know how you're going to do it, but I just got a feeling like grandmama, you're going to turn that thing around. If that's you, say, God, I will. Oh, that's right. Say, God, I trust you. It's not easy, but I trust you. Somebody is hard right now, but God, I'll trust you. Come on, take it up, say, I've had my heart broken, but I trust you. I've lost some friends, but I still trust you. My babies are dependent on me, but God, I trust you. Oh, that's right. Let somebody lift your hands and say,
I'll trust you.
Oh, God, I don't know how you're going to do it.
I'll trust you.
I still got more bills and money.
I'll trust you.
Somebody say, God, I will.
I will.
My back's up against the wall, but
I'll trust you.
my babies are dependent on me, God.
I'll trust you.
I know you're going to make a way for me.
I'll trust you.
Somebody say, God, I will.
I will.
This is why. Because
God
will make a way out of no way. God will make a way. Oh, that's right. It's not over. You're still here. It's not over. You're still alive. He'll make a way. God. Yes, Father.
Yes, sir.
Now,
Yeah.
come on, somebody give him praise for the way that's already made.
Yes, sir.
Come on, somebody say, God, I trust you right now. Say, God, I know it's not easy, but I still believe you. I know it gets hard sometimes, but I still trust you. I know you brought me to this year to bring me through it. And God, we give you the praise right now because we believe that it's all done.
Yes, sir, this morning, y'all. James Fortune, y'all, come on.
Let's go, baby.
I'm gonna let y'all know something, man. Every single morning, y'all wake up, listen to the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. We gonna give God praise, man. We thank God. We thank God for His grace. We thank God for His mercy. We thank God for a wonderful opportunity. We thank God for just being able to just use this platform just to give you praise and to bring people closer to you. So many people out there going through stuff. And we just thank God. And what you doing? Yeah, come on. You gonna do your next one?
Yeah.
Let's go, man. James Fortune, y'all. Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Our most recent single. It's been #1 gospel song for 10 weeks in a row.
Yes.
Understand
James Fortune, y'all.
God is whoever we need him to be. He's whoever you need him to be. Thank you, Father. Song says, I have everything I need.
I have everything I need.
I have everything.
I have everything I need.
God has given us all that we need.
I have everything I need.
This is why, because the great I am, provides.
Provides for me.
Come on, say the great I am, provides.
Provides for me.
Song says, God, you are my strength when I'm weak.
All my strength when I am.
If you're like me and you ever get weak sometime, God, you are my strength.
All my strength when I am.
His strength is made perfect in our weakness, God, you are.
All my strength when I am.
Because the great I am, provides.
Provides for me.
Even when I didn't have a job, it was the great I am who provided for me. Oh, that's right. And it's my favorite part. So, Cardi, can you help me right here? You're whoever I need you to be. Say, you're whoever I need you to be. You're the I am you are. Yeah. You're whoever I need you to be. You're the I am you are. Yes, you are, y'all.
You're whoever I need you to
You're
be.
the I am.
You're the I am you are.
You're whoever I need you to be. I can always call on you. You're whoever I need you to be.
You're whoever I need you to
If you need a provider,
You're
God,
the I am you are.
somebody needs a healing this morning.
You're whoever I need you to
He's a God that can heal. Yes. Whatever I need,
Whoever I need you to
you're always right there for me.
you are.
You're the I am you are. Let's get this. You're the I am you are.
You are.
You're my help in my time of trouble. Yes, you are. You're my friend when I'm friendless. Yeah. And God, you're my friend when I'm hungry. You're my mother when I'm motherless. And you're my father when father is gone. Yes, you are. You're the I am you are. Come on, party. You are whatever I need. Yes, you are. There is nobody like you. I've searched all over the world. You are. Everybody know who he is. Yes, you are. Hallelujah. Somebody lift your hands and give God praise just for who he is.
Yes, sir, y'all. James Watson right here, y'all.
Yeah.
That's how you wake up in the morning.
Come on.
What you say?
Woo.
Woo!
The Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Hey, the time right now is 15 minutes before the top of the hour. Hey, welcome everybody to the all-new Rickey Smiley Morning Show. All right, it's about that time. Rock T's joke of the day. Here we go. Hey.
Get ready, ladies and gentlemen.
Joke of the day.
Yes.
Joke of the day.
Yeah. Joke of the day. All right, Rock T, it's better be funny, man. Let's go.
Last night, I went to a 24-hour grocery store.
Mm-hmm.
When I got there, the guy was locking the front door.
Yeah.
I said, hold on. The sign says you're open 24 hours. He says, not in a row.
Come on, Evil. You got Evil. Evil. You got the musician over here. Come on, Evil. You got Evil. Come on, Evil. You got Evil.
No, Eva got a cold. She coughing. She ain't laughing.
No, she laughing.
Eva.
She laughing. What you think, Gary?
It was cute. It was really cute. What'd you say? Bring tat, tickety tat.
What? Yeah.
Don't worry about it, Brad. Hey,
Not in a row.
2 out of 3. 2 out of 3. I'm going to go ahead and applaud the effort. Yes, sir.
Really, Eva?
Yeah.
Not
Rock
24
T.
hours in a
Joke.
row. That was like a little bit funny, Brett.
All right, y'all. Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Hey, boy, Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up next. Super Day. Stop. Yeah, start the music. We got a problem. We got a technical difficulty. I apologize. This is the first day of the all new Rickey Smiley Morning. We have a problem. We have a problem. We need to have a conversation. And what we're gonna do in 2020, we're gonna start being honest about things. And Gary, I just have to say, I would never try to embarrass you.
Oh, really?
Or put you on blast or anything like that. But my pastor, Kevin Bryant, preached about being truthful and about being truthful and being honest. We got the piano over here. We got a musician here, and it's time for everybody to just. We want to know why. We just want to know. What would make you wear the same outfit that you have on that's on the picture outside of the door?
Wait a minute.
Busted.
This is not the same suit.
It is.
Oh, man.
No, it's
It
not.
is. It is.
This is not the same suit.
Where did you get that suit?
I got it from a nice store. They're not paying for sponsorship. I'm not gonna call their name. But anyway, no, this is not the same suit.
Are all your clothes dirty for you to wear that? Because you saw the picture outside. You know how you
Where's the picture outside? Show me the picture.
The picture's outside in the hallway.
They already did it.
Beyonce has it on her phone.
Yeah. That's not the damn same suit.
It is the same suit.
This suit is damn it pink, blue,
No, the
and
pictures.
black.
The pictures are in black and white, Gary. That's the pattern is the same.
No,
You don't-
it's
you
the
don't have a
same
black-
pattern. It's not the same color.
That's the same
This
Oh, no,
suit
Gary.
is in black and white. This suit is a colored suit. And that
All
suit is
around
not.
the world, the same suit.
No.
All around the world, the same suit.
All around the world, the same suit.
Well, that's all right, though, honey. You're looking like Pharaoh. But anyway.
Oh, you talking about my jacket?
Yeah. It looked like it was trying to be Versace, but it was, honey.
So I got on fake Versace.
You got, honey, it ain't even fake Versace.
He called you Pharaoh. Pharaoh's army drowned in the Red Sea.
That's all right. That's all right. We got the wake up calls up next, man. Y'all call the show. You say what you want to say, Gary, but God knows. We got the wake up calls. Call me right now. 866-9 Rickey.
Calling my
866-9
suit the damn skip.
RICKEY.
This is
Rickey
not the
Smiley
skip
Morning
suit.
Show.
The Rickey Smiley Morning Show, baby.
Hold it.
Half man, half woman.
It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
You better run that boy back now, Super Day. Y'all get up a Super Day back there. Run the boy, baby. That boy got 300 buds back there. He know which one to mash.
That's why they call him
Hey,
Super.
back there, we gonna call you know what your nickname gonna be? Your mic on. You know what your nickname? Hey, y'all.
What's my nickname?
Hey, the button masher.
Yeah.
Dave, Super Dave, the button masher.
I like that. I take that.
All right, y'all. Time right now is 5 minutes after the hour. Y'all, Gary got to see Andy Clue today. What up, Gary?
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Monday. A beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood.
Is it Monday? Yeah, it is Monday.
It's Monday all day, and I'm Gary with the T. Celebrity gossip guru colorist. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all.
Wait a minute, say that again. You who?
Celebrity gossip guru. Colorist.
All right, then.
Yes,
What
colorist.
about colorist?
No, it's going to be colorist because, a lot of people don't know what color is until I break it down.
That's right. Amen. All right, Gary. I like the way you move.
Okay, niece. But all right, y'all, here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. It's a very sad day, Ricky, for one of your far distance cousins, Cathy Smiley, y'all. I don't know if y'all heard the sad news.
What happened?
We need to keep Cathy lifted up in our prayers, y'all.
Wow.
Now, it's being reported, y'all, that a report by an external investigator, y'all, hired by PBS claimed, y'all, that former talk show host Cathy Smiley, y'all, spent decades engaged in sexual relationships, y'all, with subordinates and guests on his show. Subordinates. That means the coffee makers and the poor people that was sweeping the floor and doing stuff.
Not the
And then the
coffee
guests. 'Cause that's what the
Was
subordinates.
it consensual?
Well, now they're saying, y'all,
Uh-oh.
and he said he also committed acts of verbal abuse, inappropriate touching, and made unwanted sexual comments. Now they're
Lord.
saying among the allegation contained in the just surfaced PBS report, a former employee, y'all, alleged that Mr. Smiley asked her to lunch and then asked about her bra size. Offering,
wow.
honey, a trip to Victoria's Secret at the Grove. That mean they was in California. But Tavis don't look like that type of person.
I don't. Those, and remember now, those are all allegations, but we don't want to. It's just one of them things.
It's sad.
It is sad.
And
Yeah,
even,
but I never asked nobody after lunch, and then I never asked nobody their bra size after lunch.
Right.
I never even cared to ask about the bra size. I don't know if you would have told me your bra size or whatever. I know I'd take them off with one hand.
Too much.
That's a skill right there, dog.
It is.
With one hand.
Through the shirt.
All right.
With the shirt on. I know I can't do nothing else. I pop them. Okay, good.
Back up. That's enough now. All right, moving on. In other celebrity news, y'all. Oh, Brad, this is so sad. I don't know if you heard from him, honey. But the Empire star Brashiri, you remember the guy that played Hakeem on the Empire?
Yes, absolutely.
Well, y'all, they're saying, y'all, that, honey, he's accused of spitting on the 7-Eleven floor. You know, now they say, girl, he
Oh, come on
they
now.
they say when the check stop coming in, girl, you get upset, you spit on the floor. Because, Empire ain't coming back and he ain't got no job, so he got to spit on the
But
floor.
what's the
do
crime
something.
against
Who even
spit?
reported?
That's nasty, but what's the crime against spitting on the
He
floor?
needs to go to the
Bad
pen.
home training.
Oh,
That is-
thank
that
you,
mama
Eva.
Well,
that-
somebody
that is bad
probably,
on
he
the
probably
floor.
got into it with somebody in the store,
Uh-huh.
and they was probably doing too much. He got mad and spit on the floor.
Well,
and
that's
left.
better than shooting somebody. I don't condone that, but that's better
No,
than
but you don't do
putting
that.
his hands on
These
somebody.
Empire stars need to act right here. Miss Jessie, what she did, she went holler about somebody who tried to rape her.
Don't
or
do that.
claim-
Don't do that, Gary.
Yeah,
Don't do that. Don't do that
They
now.
got to get better. What is Lee Daniels doing with these
Don't
people?
do that. Oh, don't you try to bring Lee Daniels
Well,
in
that's his
this.
people. These people come on
Everybody
this show.
grown and they make their own decisions. Don't do that, Gary.
Yeah, well,
you
I
don't
agree.
want nobody to
I-
blame us
Bad
for
home
something you
training,
do.
though. I would get
I
it.
agree with Gary because I
either.
ain't never been invited to be on Empire like Brett and Gary. Then they had. Why you talking about Empire? They gave you love on Empire. They had your picture.
Oh, yeah, they
Lee
did it on the
Daniels
first
gave you
show,
love on
too.
Star.
Oh, he should. That's his
You better
show.
watch
That's
it.
his
Yes,
show,
that's
too.
his
Hey,
show.
Lee Daniels, I was like, yeah, that's a damn shame. That's a damn shame.
And then my final story, y'all. Real Housewives of Atlanta aired last night, and there's a snake on Real Housewives of Atlanta.
No.
Now, I don't know if she's sitting next to me or not, but
I can't confirm she's not.
Eva, who is the snake?
She's not me.
She ain't you.
I can confirm that from the
Well,
horse's
Eva,
mouth.
well, I know you ain't the snake girl. I know, but you got the flu. But anyway, girl. Eva, now, last night you and Nene, y'all finally made up. How did it feel to make up with Miss Leaks?
It felt good. I must say, I more than anything, my feelings were hurt. I wasn't like, it's one thing when you mad at somebody,
Right.
then it's another thing when someone hurts your feelings.
Yes.
And I think more than anything, my little baby feelings was hurt.
And it should have been because Miss Nene ain't nothing but a bully.
Well, you said it. And I appreciate that she apologized. I accept her apology. And I just hope that, from now on we can get to a better place. But, my eyes are
Until
always
y'all
open.
get to the next bar and have some more drinks.
Well, she like Shake Jermaine.
They liquor them up, Ricky, to make them talk
Yes,
all
sir.
they business. They get a bunch of liquor, honey. They say, girl,
Jesus
talk.
juice, Lord.
Yes, honey.
But, it's the truth serum, though.
Yeah.
We need it sometimes because a lot of times you're all guarded, and then you have a couple cocktails and
Couple
just let it all
cocktails,
come
then
out.
somebody say something wrong to you, then you come on right back with that clap back.
Wow.
Amen.
Well, I just know.
Watch your boat. They were Brett.
So do you.
Who do you think the snake is, Gary?
Girl, let me tell you, I don't like. Oh, I'm not gonna say I don't like
Gary.
Miss Yawanda. What's her name? Is Yawanda.
Man, they brought
that one
her
from
in just
Clark.
to bring the drama. That's the
Yeah.
one that said Eva knew her and they was best friends or
Yeah.
something like that. She don't even remember that girl from school.
Yeah, she trying to get her a check, girl. How much they pay her, girl?
Girl. And they be
don't.
cutting her out the scenes. I saw her walk into somewhere. They said, excuse me, go back. They forgot to cut that out. She had to walk back out.
But this is my only prayer for Real Housewives. I'm sick of the twerking. We don't have to twerk no more. It's enough
Yeah. We
twerking.
ain't no twerking
No more
2020.
twerk- Yes.
No twerking 2020.
All right, the color today, y'all, is one of my favorite colors, honey. The color today, y'all, is fresh fig. On the high end, you say fresh fig, and on the low end, say brownish green. That's the color of your eyes, Eva.
Right. What do you think about the color?
I think fresh fig very good for you. Put in your coffee, make you feel very good, and get your nail dig, get manicure, pedicure, $29.99. Make you feel really good for you.
It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show, 28 minutes after the top of the hour. Ladies and gentlemen, our favorite grandmama has walked into the studio. Give it up for Miss Bernice Jenkins.
Yeah, we made it. It's 2020.
Yeah.
It's 2020. Give me A flat. Just another day.
Come on, Miss Bernice.
That the Lord
Yes.
has kept me.
Amen.
My Lord.
You see how I'm gonna be?
I got you.
Just another day. Oh, that the Lord has kept me.
Can you hit that last part for us again?
Just another day. Ooh, that the Lord has kept me.
Sound like she smoked Camel.
Winston.
We gonna call heaven.
Yes, ma'am.
Let everybody close your eyes. Here we go. Cora.
Hello?
Cora.
Yeah, hey, Bernice. Happy New Year to you.
Good morning, Cora.
Yeah.
Lord, the Lord done blessed us down here on they done put us on the radio everywhere.
So is y'all on 2 or 3 stations up here in Hampton?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We on in Houston and Detroit.
Yeah, Detroit and that place. You
And
sure
the Philadelphia.
Yeah.
Charlotte.
Yeah, they need some help this morning.
And back and we in Dallas.
Yeah.
We excited. How's everything going in heaven?
Oh, good. Y'all, you sure sang that song. You remind me of Linda Brooks when she sang it then.
Oh, I sang it just another day.
Yeah.
That Lord has kept me.
Yeah, that you sure sang that. So, yeah.
Do y'all have any Super Bowl predictions in heaven?
Well, we does, but we can't tell you since we know the outcome of it all.
Right.
Is Dr. King now?
Yeah, he's here. Hold on a second.
Put him on the phone.
Yeah, hold on, Dr. King. Dr. King, excuse me. He on this barbecue grill. It's early. He's fixing barbecue grill. Hello?
Hey, Dr. King.
Yes, Bernice. Good morning. How are you this
You're
morning?
always barbecuing, Dr. King. How you feeling
Well,
this
you know I love barbecue, and that's the best way to eat your meat.
Yeah. What you
I love
getting?
to fix it. I'm always at the grill.
What you cooking this morning, Dr. King?
Dr. Phil, I'm sorry, Uncle Phil was up here, and he wanted a little breakfast, so I fixed about 7 or 8 ribs, a few chickens, 3 turkeys, a goose, and a partridge in the pantry.
All right now.
Tell me, Uncle Phil, he died.
Uncle Phil.
Yeah, put him on the phone.
Hold on a second. He's just eating. Could you empty your mouth a moment? We got telephone company. Hello.
Dr. Phil.
Yes. No, this is Uncle Phil.
Uncle Phil.
Oh, Uncle Phil. Oh, I got confirmed thinking about Dr. Phil in the Oprah show.
He's still alive.
Uncle Phil, I forgot. I didn't know you had died.
Yes, I died a long while ago. You gave me the Big Face Award, remember?
Well, they got us on new radio stations everywhere. You excited? Y'all listening up there?
Oh, we're listening up here, and boy, I bet you they have a lot of food in those cities.
What about Miss Maya Angelou there?
Oh, she's here.
Yeah, put her on the phone.
Could you hold, please?
Yeah. Uncle
Hello.
Maya Angelou.
Hello, Bernice. How are you today?
I'm happy to be here.
Oh, I'm so glad. I want to congratulate. Is Ricky there?
Hold on.
Yeah, hold on. Okay.
Yeah, Miss Ma.
Hello, Ricky.
Yes. Good morning.
I just wanted to call and congratulate you. I'm so happy for you.
My Angelo, I've been a big fan of yours, and I know that you are real close to Oprah Winfrey.
Well, I'm such a fan of yours, I'm an air conditioner.
Maya got jokes.
I know you got a poem, right?
I most certainly do, and it goes like this.
Uh-huh.
Early mornings can be tricky, but that's no problem if you're listening to Ricky. Ricky, Brett, Rock T, and even little Gary. So whether you're rich, middle class, or poor, be sure to listen to the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Thank you.
All right. Hold on, here you go.
Yeah, thank you.
Let me see you, Ricky, one more time. Will you please?
Hold on.
Yeah.
Bye, Ricky.
All right, bye. Did I get everybody mixed up? Yeah, you are. I messed up the bit.
It's working now.
I know that's right. You put that baby on that charger. Hey, thank you for calling, ma'am. She got. Hello.
Hi, good morning. Is this Ricky?
Yeah, this is Ricky.
I love you. I'm calling from Dallas Fort Worth, and I just want to say I am so excited that you guys are back in Dallas, and I am so excited, and I just want to say the show sounds amazing, and thank y'all so much.
No, thank you. Let's go, Cowboys. All right. Hey, appreciate that call. Good morning, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Who is this?
Hey, what's up, Shotty boy? Hey, boy, it sound good or no, boy? Or the radio show sound good. I like the music and everything. It sound real straight up and on.
Yeah.
The old school music sound real straight. Like, you know what I'm saying? The little show popping today, boy. Everything good, boy.
Hey, I appreciate you calling. I sure appreciate you calling.
Yo, sure do. I'm holler at you.
Yeah, everything good?
Yo, everything good. Everything up in here.
You feeling the music and everything?
Yeah, feeling the music, but, feeling the music. Wish I played a little Gucci Mane, you know what I'm saying? But other than that, you know what I'm saying?
So you like the music, but you don't like the fact that we playing goo-wop?
Nah, y'all ain't playing no Gucci Mane. I really wish y'all throw about 2-3 Gucci Mane songs.
We can't play Gucci.
You know what I'm saying? Just mixing in though, you know what I'm saying?
Man, we taking over for Tom Joyner. We can't play goo-wop.
Yeah, I feel
they won't let us play goo-wop. We play Marcille Jordan and the Whispers, but we can't play goo-wop.
Yeah, but you can play one Gucci song, no other. Just one.
No, don't cry, bro.
Just one Gucci song ain't gonna kill nobody.
Which song by goo-wop you want us to play?
Shawty, you act like you gonna get fired or something. Y'all play one Gucci song, that's all.
No, we in a different demographic, man. We taking over for Tom, so we can't play. No, get out your feelings, bro.
You love Goo Wop like that, mate? You start crying because we ain't playing Gucci Man.
Because it's a new year and everything, so I just...
Let it out, dog.
I just need some Goo Wop in my life, so...
Yeah, we can't play Goo Wop this morning, bro. Pop. Yeah, dog. Yeah. It'll be all right, man. Yeah.
I can't do this.
Hey, all right, have a nice day, man.
No, that do sound like black. Sound like Black Tony, don't it?
Y'all think that was Black?
It sounds just like Black Tony.
Nah, Black Tony would have been at work.
Come on now, you know better than that. You know better.
Y'all think that was Black Tony?
Show
Sounds just like him.
unless he got a cousin.
Smiley Morning Show, y'all. 7 minutes after the hour, y'all give it up and show your love for Gary with a T.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Monday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Everybody's talking about the hottest couple in Hollywood. Y'all know who that is?
Who?
Baby, Miss Gabori Sitterbank.
Oh, Gabby.
Yeah, Miss Gabby Honey from Empire. Now, Miss Gabby, baby, she has her new boyfriend. His name is Brandon Frankel. And honey, Gabby is letting the world have it. Now, she said, honey, on her social media, she told the guy, she said, you taught me so much about life, myself, and the world that is truly invaluable. Then she also wrote to write about, honey, saying, you're my favorite love song. You're the cherry on top of this last decade and the foundation of the next.
Oh, man.
All right. Now, she peed for that. Now, especially what that means.
That's some good loving.
I missed out on my opportunity, man.
You sure did,
I
baby.
missed out.
This girl said, honey, that she said that he was the cherry on top of the last decade of the foundation of the next.
All right.
Okay, I'm gonna have to write that down.
Lucky man.
And nothing like some real good love.
This is. Do y'all think he like her?
Yes.
What's not the love?
He's of European descent, honey, and they both had matching hoodies, some Mickey Mouse hoodies.
Well, what do you think?
Everybody need love. Oh,
Yeah.
you mad? Now, you always get mad when the black football player married a white woman, but you celebrate when a black woman married a white man, right?
Yeah, but if she gonna marry a white man, we need to know his financial status. What does he do? We know what she does.
Why does his money matter?
It matters because, honey, Gabby, honey, they found that girl on a train, honey. That's how she got a job. She was singing on a train. So she was good and poor. So now she rich, honey, or got money. We need to know what this man is doing. We need to know what he bringing to the table.
As long as he's pleasing her, his situation pleases her, that's all that matters.
That's it.
You don't bring me no damn Mickey Mouse hoodie.
Just because that man was on a train does not mean, just because she was on a train does not mean she was broke. It means she's frugal.
Oh, she was broke. Did you see her before she got money? But anyway, child, moving on.
I couldn't get that image of her walking down the street with that bucket of chicken on Precious.
Exactly. Yes, baby.
That's not her. That was Precious. It was a movie.
That was her, damn it, playing
but that's
Precious.
all I see is her walking down the street with that big ass bucket of chicken.
Baby,
when she started running.
Miss Monique, she was getting it, wasn't it all? Baby, Monique threw the TV at that girl, honey, with that bottle of chicken. But anyway, congratulations, Gabby. We love you, and love is love. They were saying, though, but this is what killed me. They said they were swooning on each other. What is swooning?
All over each other.
Right. Swooning. I ain't never heard that one, Brad.
Swooning.
Yeah, swoon. That's when you really like somebody, when you swoon.
When you swooning, baby.
Can somebody Google swoon?
Yeah.
I Google
started
swoon.
Google, but
To hover around.
Huh?
To hover
To
around,
hover around.
around and over. You get swooned by bees.
So he, you said
I thought that was swarm.
Swarm.
That's swarm.
Wait a minute, Miss Eva girl. Nah, swarm.
No, that's swarming.
Yeah, swarming. Now, swarming is swarming.
What did you
That's
say?
that Clark Atlanta.
Yeah,
That's that Clark Atlanta University.
Yes,
You should have went to Alabama State talking about some swarm.
Yes.
Swarm.
What is it, Brad? You got it?
No.
You ain't got
I just knew swoon and swarm was different.
Yes, baby. He told you. I trying to say this girl was a honey.
Oh, they Googled it. It's on the screen.
Oh, it's on the screen. What's
Faint.
Let me put my glass up.
What does it say?
Faint from extreme emotion.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, so she was so big he fainted from emotion?
And you know what? Ain't nobody say nothing about her side.
Oh.
Go on to the next story,
Moving on,
Gary.
y'all. In other celebrity news, y'all. Oh, let's pray, y'all. We got to pray. We got two prayers to listen. First of all, let's continue prayer, y'all, for Lori Harvey. Now, you know, Lori was in Miami recently. She and Miss Jordan Woods. Now they're saying that Lori and Jordan are the best friends. They are besties, honey. They were all on a ski trip and carrying on surfing and what have you with
in Miami.
Yeah, with Future and Diddy. Now, yeah. Now you know Miss Lori, honey, allegedly dated Future and Diddy. But they say Future and Diddy are best friends. Now they were just skiing and carrying on. So they say Diddy had this new woman with him, and Lori and Miss Jordan, honey, was there carrying on, just basking in the sun. But this is the deal, though. Lori got sick, they said, and they rushed her to the hospital. So she showed us her arm with an IV in it. Now, I don't know if that was her arm or not, but it was an arm with an IV, and she let her fans know that, she was not doing that well. Now, I know she was doing bad because Future was there and Diddy was there with the other women. But let me just say this. It bothers me when these type of girls, these nice, young, starlets, quote unquote, beautiful girls, honey, coming from wealthy families and stuff, and they putting themselves out there like that. It's almost like they thought. What y'all think? When what's her name? When Kim Kardashian was tramping, honey, she tramped for money.
She's not tramping. She's just a beautiful girl that guys like to be with. Like, are you serious?
But guys like to be with, but I need to see a check, honey. I need to hear about a house and things like Miss Kardashian.
Everybody
them
ain't
guys.
always like that,
Yeah,
Gary.
because if
Some people want real love.
But ain't no damn real love. You playing with these damn boys. Diddy and Future is playing with these girls. Girl, that's the problem because she's young. She's young. She should be still reading her damn homework or going to college.
Gary, give us the color today before you get yourself upset.
Yeah, I mean, got my blood pressure. The color today is one of my favorite colors. But color today is fresh fig. On the high end, you say fresh fig, and on the low, you say brownish green. That's your color for today, even when it's young.
There it is, y'all. All right, y'all. Y'all give it up for Gary with the team. All right, we got the front page coming up. What's trending headlines up next? Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Hey, it is 15 minutes after the hour, y'all. Hey, what's trending is going down. Y'all give it up for Eva Marcille Pig Feet.
What up? Already, Rick.
Already, 2020.
Well, this is what's trending at RickeySmileyMorningShow.com. The House will vote on a resolution to limit President Trump's military action against Iran after last week's killing of Iran's top military leader. In other news, disgraced movie executive Harvey Weinstein goes on trial in New York today on 5 sex crime charges. More than 80 women, including Hollywood A-listers, have accused the 67-year-old Weinstein of being a sexual predator and a harasser for decades. And lastly, 2 people randomly tried the same excuse to get out of DUIs this New Year's Eve. So a man in Florida and a woman in Nebraska both told cops that they were professional drinkers.
Oh, wow.
The cops didn't accept the excuse, and they were both arrested.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, for those stories and more, log on to RickeySmileyMorningShow.com. What's going on in sports, Rock T?
Well, the Dallas Cowboys fired Jason Garrett, head coach. We knew that was going to happen right there.
Was that yesterday?
Yeah, man. They knocked him off. There wasn't no surprise, though.
Hey, real quick, Super Dave. What do you? If we got Super Dave, who is a sports expert?
Yes, sir.
So who do you think who would be good for the Dallas Cowboys, Super Dave?
Jerry Jones.
He's already the head coach. There you go, right there, man. But everybody asking the big question, man: is this the end of Tom Brady? Is this the end of the New England Patriots dynasty? I got 2 answers for that. No, it's not the end of Tom Brady. He's coming back to play another year, maybe 2. But it is the end of the New England Patriots dynasty. It is right there. Rock TV Sports Genius. I said it.
There it is.
Right.
Leave him alone. The Michael Jackson accusers are at it again. I got the rest of that story coming up in the hot spot.
There it is, y'all. Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Unapologetic.
It's just real talk.
Rickey Smiley Unleashed.
Yeah, Rickey Smiley Unleashed. I was going to talk about something else, but y'all black people wearing this before I let go out. You got the church version. You got the Maze version. You got the Beyonce version. You got the symphonic version. You got the Asian version. You got the Mexican version. Before I let go, when Frankie come to town, he don't even sing it no more.
Right.
Frankie Beverly come to your city every month, and you right there, your black ass singing. He say, you sing. He said, you make me, oh, bless your heart, y'all. Oh, thank you for coming out, Chicago. Oh, Birmingham, let's do it. And y'all sit out there and see Frankie Beverly sing that song with the white hat on with the matching white shirt and the white linen pants.
Yes, sir.
Damn it, we going. Yes, sir. But we going though.
Yep.
Yeah. We going. Yeah, we gonna do a Frankie Beverly class. Y'all gonna learn the rest of these Maze songs. Y'all act like that's the only thing Frankie Beverly made. What about Happy Feelings? What about Southern Girls?
Come on now.
No. You don't know it. You don't know it.
Right.
You don't know it because you're too busy singing it. Oh, I let go. And like that. But anyway, first of all, this is Rickey Smiley Unleashed. We are so happy. We are so grateful. We are so blessed. Thank you again, Miss H. Cathy Hughes, Alfred Liggins. You already know. I don't have enough time to talk about you and all the things, wonderful opportunities that you provided. Shout out to the mighty YEQs, the Bros, Jackson State University. Romario, man, thank you for coming. Helps Tassi. Yeah, Zazeta. Right, helping us set the studio up. The Q's came and vacuumed and moved furniture in and all that kind of stuff. The bros came, helped set everything up, man. We've been here working, been in this studio 12 hours a day, helping the engineers and everybody. We just so thankful for this opportunity. So I want to talk about my vision for the show for 2020. We want everybody all over the country to know we're going to be talking about therapy, man. One of our goals is to talk about therapy, is to get our community into therapy and let the condition people that going to therapy don't mean that you're crazy.
Right.
Losing a mother, losing a father is trauma. And we don't go and get help. We don't sit down, we don't talk to people. We just trained and conditioned that Jesus is gonna work it out. Well, God created therapists. And to continue the stuff that Tom's doing, supporting HBCUs. I am pro-education. I'm HBCU graduate. We got Jackson State in the house. We got where? Oh, we got FAMU. All right, yeah, we got a FAMU Sarah, producer of the Rickey Smiley Morning Show, or whatever. You know, we got Clark Atlanta University in the house. So we're gonna be promoting education, giving out scholarships, helping people, feeding the homeless, bringing people closer to God. Just doing work in the community. That is our common goal, and we got a lot of work to do. It ain't about being famous. It ain't about being on the radio. It ain't about shine. It's about the work. It's about the service. It's about caring for somebody. It's about loving on somebody who haven't been loved and reaching somebody through these airwaves. And sometimes I want everybody to be encouraged by this because we started this radio show. I get emotional. I ain't gonna even look over there. There's a gentleman that came up here. I asked him to come because he used to come to my karaoke when I would do it at Maxwell in Dallas. And he predicted all of this. He said all of this. Everything that you see, everything that you hear right now came out of this man's mouth. He pulled me to the side one night after karaoke. He said, God got some really big things for you. He said, I see you doing great things. I see you having the #1 seat in radio. And he said, I believe you. He said, don't worry about the haters. Keep doing what you're doing. I want everybody to know wherever you are, whatever your job is, all of this stuff is only a test. Yeah. You're going to go through trials and tribulations. You're going to have haters. You're going to have people that's not for you. But all of it is only a test. Can you pass the test? Because if you can't pass the test with everything that you're dealing with, you're not even ready for the next level. Yeah. So we want to give God the glory this morning. We thank him for his grace and his mercy. We're going to praise him through good. We're going to praise him through the bad. We just thank him for everything. So that's it. I just want to say that right there.
So Shante said, baby, 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 baby.
Yes, sir.
What make you think about B.E. James? Yeah. I will get in there. I'll tell y'all who B.E. James is.
That's later in the year.
Yeah, later in the year. We'll break all that down. But listen, man, I'm about to, hey, listen, everybody, it's 15 before the top of the hour. I'm about to play the funky, I had to put my son, I put Malik out of my house. Yeah. I put my son out of my house.
As you should have.
Yeah. He talking about he didn't know who Brandy was.
Yeah.
Well, hell, he didn't know who Brandy was.
I don't care if you 18, you done lost your mind. That's blasphemy in my house.
Hold on, what?
He didn't know who Brandy was. I'm talking about Ray J. It wouldn't be no Ray J if it wasn't for Brandy. I don't care nothing about that. Brandy was the first Beyonce. Brandy had Moesha.
Wow.
I had to make him sit down. If in order to come back to my house, you need to watch 3 episodes of Moesha and give me a drum roll because I'm finna play. I want to send this song out right here to every last bass guitar player out there. And I'm taking bass lessons right now, Rob. And I wish I can play this because this got to be one of the funkiest bass lines in music history. Ladies and gentlemen, boy, I swear,
yes.
I put this on God right here. I put this on some pit bull puppies. This is one of my all-time favorite songs right here. Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Ivy, you ready?
I am ready.
To all the hard-working women and everyday super moms, we got a little something for you. It's Eva's Corner on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, 10 minutes before the top of the hour. What up? Eva Marcille Pig Feets.
Good morning, Rickey. So just to give you guys a little bit of insight on what Eva's Corner is, I am a mom, I am a wife, I am what I like to call a superwoman.
Okay.
And so I spend a little bit of time trying to speak to the rest of the superwomen out there, letting them know that they're not alone, giving them a little bit of advice and getting some advice from them. So today's edition of Eva's Corner is about reneging as a parent. And so, Rickey, I need your help.
Okay.
And I'm just going to give you a quick story. So when Marley was young, I have a 5-year-old daughter, and when she was young, I got her a baby alive.
Okay.
It's a little baby doll that uses the restroom. It eats and then it evacuates. And it eats Play-Doh. So she used to make like little noodles out of Play-Doh and feed the doll, and then the doll would evacuate.
Evacuate.
Well,
like
evacuate.
Do number 2.
Yes, sir.
Use
I never heard the term evacuate before.
I thought she left for the storm.
No, just evacuate.
Wow. I ain't know they called it evacuate.
Yeah, you said
Is that some California stuff right there?
No, that's what happens when Gary uses the bathroom. We all
that's something else.
evacuate.
Yes, sir.
But this
Them
is
muscles
the thing.
gone.
When Marley was little, she thought that that's what babies ate. And
Right.
so when I had our new son, she tried to feed the baby Play-Doh.
And she tried to feed the baby Play-Doh.
Yes, and so we decided in our house, no Play-Doh allowed, period, point blank. We had a hard rule, no Play-Doh.
Right.
But now, kind of, it's okay. Marley knows how to use Play-Doh properly. So I'm wondering, as a parent, when is it okay to renege? When you set a rule, when you set a boundary, when you set a precedent in the household, is it okay to then go and revise that? Is it bad parenting?
No.
How do you know?
Well, first of all, parenting don't come with a handbook. And sometimes you like, hey, we're not going to do this. But then later on you say like, okay, with proper training and proper conversation, say, hey, you don't give this to the baby. Hey, make sure you don't put this in your mouth. This is only for a doll. The doll is fake.
Right.
And, the baby is real. The Play-Doh would make your brother sick.
Right.
So don't give him the Play-Doh. We're going to have to be in the hospital all day. And you love your brother, right? Yes. You don't want him to go to the hospital, right? No. So don't give the baby Play-Doh.
Hey, Mr. Rogers.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. But you have to have a conversation. You have to also talk to your kids about those sockets. See, I got a 3-year-old in the house, and all of a sudden, he done got, y'all call it sockets, but where I'm from, we call it plugs.
Right. Outlets.
Yeah, outlet. No, we call it plug. Don't put your finger in that plug.
Exactly. That's what it is, a plug.
Right. So you have to have those conversations to keep them safe. And they got these little things that you can put a lock to keep them from, because they'll eat the Tide Pods, because the Tide Pods look delicious.
They do.
Especially them damn ones for the dishwasher, them green and platinum
with
ones.
the pretty colors in them.
For the
They
platinum.
look like that freshen up gum they used to sell back in the day.
Yeah. Man,
Straight soap.
You be getting ready to wash the dishes, and the Tide Pod looks so tempting to just eat.
Right.
So you can see a kid putting that in their mouth.
Absolutely.
Have a conversation with your kid about everything that's dangerous in the house, and it's okay to pull back if
It's okay because I
change the
want to
rule.
make sure. I don't want to be a punk parent, but
No.
I also don't want to be one of those, finger thumping parents. So I want to find myself somewhere in the middle. So
Well,
I can go back
you
and
can
say
make
Play-Doh's
adjustments.
okay.
Yeah.
All right.
The perfect word is revise.
Revise.
Don't total renege. Just you gonna constantly revise. You
So
straight.
parents, do not renege, but it is okay to revise your settings at home,
Right.
depending upon where your child is now.
What you gonna say, Gary?
No, I was talking to Superwoman Eva. Karen White just called.
Who?
Karen White.
I'm not the kind of girl that you can tie down.
I know y'all be on Facebook. there's a situation where this grandmama went all the way off. Have you seen that video, Brett?
Yes.
You did?
Yes.
Okay, did you see it, Rock?
Not yet.
I haven't seen it.
Y'all haven't seen it?
I haven't seen it.
Hey, y'all ain't on social media?
Yeah, we're on social media, but
We was on break, Rick.
Okay, all right. Here, if you didn't see it, here's what happened. Listen.
The new generation, y'all millenniums, y'all got it all up. The reason why is because because I became a grandparent does not automatically make me the babysitter or a daycare. True grandparents, they're supposed to raise their children right to where when y'all start having kids, y'all can financially provide for your own children and secure their daycare so you can go to work, so you can go out, so you can do anything else. Grandparents are supposed to be able to come to your house and stay with you and visit with their grandkids. You're supposed to be able to drop your kids off when your grandparents call for them and in their leisure time. Grandparents are not supposed to be daycares. Everybody's time is valuable. We have our own life. We work very hard to get everybody out of the house. Why would we want to raise your kids and keep your kids? That's out of order. But black people, the black culture is so dysfunctional.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yes.
Oh, wow. She got that all the way together.
Yes, she does.
Gary, what are your thoughts?
It's almost bringing tears to my eyes. She's telling the truth because that's true. So it's obvious that she's a young grandparent as well. Because when you have, my mom always said, when she had all her kids, she said she was raising her own kids and she was not raising any of our kids because nobody raised hers.
Yeah, Miss Janie don't play about that either.
Yes.
Miss Janie do not play. She said, Eva, what are your thoughts?
I totally agree. My mom was not the kind of mom that was raising her grandkids. She was a grandmother. She sends them highlight magazines in the mail and presents and stuff. But when it comes to daycare and paying for your bills and stuff, that's your responsibility as a parent. That is not a grandparent's job.
Right. Your thoughts?
Man, I think she's right. She remind me of an old school grandma, but she kind of a younger grandma, and she's telling the absolute truth. When you grow up and you decide to have a baby and do all these grown folk things, then you need to be responsible as a parent.
Right?
Absolutely, man. Like we work so hard as parents to get them out the house.
Yeah.
Now we want to have our own freedom, and grandparents' house is supposed to be the fun house.
Yep.
You go, the kids come for spend a little time, and then you get on with yourself, get on back with.
Yeah, too many people have kids when they're not ready to have kids financially, and they just automatically think that the grandparents are there as a safety net.
Right. And I agree because I got my grandson, but we have an understanding. Right. So the deal was, okay, when he becomes a whole person, as Journey would put it, you will go ahead and get him because I just can't do the baby thing. I can't do the changing Pampers, getting up in the middle of the night when the baby's crying because I have to be, I'd be at work so early. Mm-hmm. So when he became 2.5 years old, he kind of showed up. She pretended like she was going to bring him for a week. And that was in May. It's almost May again. Okay. but he been a lot of fun. He don't bother me, so I'm good with it. But I just wanted to play that clip. If y'all want to, we want to know what y'all think. Y'all hit us up at Rickey Smiley Morning Show.com. All right, y'all. Rickey Smiley Morning Show. About 23 minutes after the hour. It's hard to stay on schedule. And I want to apologize to the listening audience, but I have to give y'all a preview of what's going on tomorrow. We got a new segment on the show called "Cause Everybody Be in Church Too Long." How do you think church lasts too long, Brett?
Yes, Lord.
Because you are apostolic.
Yeah, Pentecostal apostolic.
See, y'all real say y'all gonna go to heaven first.
That's right.
but right here, so I got Pastor Fred wasn't supposed to be here till tomorrow, so I couldn't. You know what I'm saying, Pastor Fred? Good morning. Right. So we're gonna do a segment called Church in 1 Minute. So if you're tired of church and whatever, you don't want to be in church in 2 hours, we're gonna give you church in 1 minute. Right. Church in 1 minute / word for the day. And y'all give it up a big round of applause, Pastor Fred. Pastor Fred.
God bless your hearts. God bless your hearts.
What's your word for the day, Pastor Fred?
I heard Mother Eva talking this morning, and she used the word revise.
Yeah.
We need to revise. We need to stop telling lies and revise.
Amen.
We got some things that we're going through and need to come out of, and we need to revise.
Yeah.
I ain't got no help in here. Here on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Yeah.
You need to make changes.
All right now.
You need to revise.
Yeah.
You need to take the inventory over yourself.
Yeah.
Oh, you need to change.
Yeah.
Change.
Yes.
Right now.
Right now.
Right now.
Right now.
Will there be one? My letter of Christian experience.
Church, in 1 minute, you will hear that tomorrow on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Y'all give it a show of love for Pastor Fred. You like that, Gary?
I love it, honey. I felt the spirit.
Yes.
Number uno, it is man in the face looking Monday. That's right. We got Brett with the hot spot. Brett, what you got?
What up? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brett Tat Tat, and this is the hot spot where we bring you movies, music, and more.
Okay.
So our boy Trey Songz, R&B singer, an unnamed Georgia woman is accusing this man of sexual assault. Here we go again, Lord. This happened to take place in January of last year in Miami. She said she was invited to the E11 nightclub after celebrating New Year's Eve at Diddy's house, and allegedly he attempted to put his hand inside of her pocketbook without her consent or her permission, and this lady is seeking more than $10 million for assault, battery, and intentional infliction of emotional distress.
Oh, wow. Does he have 10 million?
I don't know what he got, but they can try to sue for it and collect it for the rest of his life from him, for sure.
Single men
That
everywhere.
ain't cute. That ain't cute. Moving on, y'all. Michael Jackson. Lord, here we go. I was hoping that y'all would just leave the man alone and just let him rest in peace. But the two men featured in Leaving Neverland who accused Michael Jackson of molesting them as children have just won a huge legal victory because the California Appeals Court has just given them the right to sue for sexual abuse.
Oh, man.
Yeah, man. In the 2016 lawsuits, they were dismissed because the cases were thrown out due to the statute of limitations because it required them to file before they turned 26. And at the time, Robeson was 30 and Safechuck was 36. But a new law took effect in January, which allows sexual abuse victims to sue until they're 40. And the Court of Appeals just ruled the new law allows both Robeson and Safechuck to have their cases tried, presumably before a jury.
So he's suing the Michael Jackson estate.
Well, they can't really sue the estate because they're still protected by the statute of limitations, but they can sue anybody that feels like they knew
Why
that
you gonna
they
sue
were
Michael
in
Jackson
danger.
and he dead?
They can sue the estate, the production company, and anybody else that feel that they
What they gonna do? Go and dig up and keep the casket and go and sell that?
I really don't know.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? That's crazy.
They probably feel like his estate or whoever is still making money, and they're going to try to sue whoever has money.
So when they realized they was molested?
A long time ago, but see, they cases got dropped. So now, since January 1st, there's something new that's saying that they can sue, not really the estate just yet, but they can sue the people who knew that they were in danger.
Well, Miss Catherine got that money. She ain't trying to let her purse go, so I ain't mad at her, honey.
She ain't finna let that go.
No, ma'am.
And last but not least, y'all, Kanye West is taking his service all over North America, from Coachella to a Houston mega church to Skid Row to all the way to Jamaica, and now he wants to head overseas. He want to spread the word, and his gospel choir doing their thing, and he teaming up with Joel Osteen again to play Yankee Stadium in May with his choir. So they doing big
I sure
things.
hope he don't wear that Jiffy popcorn garbage bag. I don't know what the hell Kanye got going on.
Oh, my
I don't think Jesus need all that.
He showed all that.
I swear he came up here looking like a Jerry curl bag walking on stage.
Well, let me give y'all these movies right quick, Ricky. January 10th, Underwater comes out. That's with Kristen Stewart from Twilight. I love me a good old water movie. And then Like a Boss with Tiffany Haddish, Selma Hayek, Billy Porter, Jacob Lattimore, and more is coming out. And we got Bad Boys for Life coming out January 17th. Will Smith and our boy Martin Lawrence.
Let's go.
Yeah, let's get it. Well, for these stories and more, for music, movies, and more, you can log on to RickeySmileyMorningShow.com. I'm your girl, Brett Tat Tat, and that concludes the hot spot.
We got the one and only in the building, man. Look, they got a picture. James Fortune, ladies and gentlemen.
One time. Yeah, bringing that light-skinned homies back in style, baby.
Just saw that. James Sports, I know you and Rock T got the same uncle or same dad. Y'all related.
We just figured it out. Breaking news.
Yes, sir. Yeah, right. Breaking news. James Sports.
You are the father.
Yes, take y'all on Maury. All right, y'all. What you got, man? First of all, thank you for coming, man.
So good to be here. Congratulations to y'all, an amazing team, and I praise God for what He's doing. It's just the beginning. Thank you for having us. We're honored.
You at the Rock, right?
Amazing day all day.
Shout out to your church and your pastor.
Yeah, Rock City, man. Pastor Mike Jr., Birmingham, Alabama.
Yeah.
Mike McClure, PMJ. Got the song out also called Big. And just shout out to Birmingham right now.
Shout out to Pastor Mike, too.
Pastor Mike.
Pastor Mike Sr. Went through one of the worst times of my life, and Pastor Mike was there for me, man. Love you, Pastor Mike, if you listen this morning. So what you got for us here?
I Trust You. It's one of the songs, God gave me the first #1 song I was able to put out. And it's just a song everybody's been able to connect with. At some point in your life, you've had to say, you know what, God, I don't know how you're going to get me out of this, but I trust you.
There
so we
it
want to start out with that one.
James Fortune, y'all.
One of the most difficult things for you to do in your life is to be able to be going through a storm and not knowing how you're going to make it out. But this is what I want you to tell them. Lord, I trust you. And I can't feel your touch.
I can't feel your touch.
Say, God, I trust you.
I will trust you, Lord.
I love you.
How I love you so much.
Though my nights are long.
My nights may seem long.
Sometimes I feel so alone.
I feel so alone.
But God, my trust
Lord,
is in
my
you.
trust is in you.
Somebody needs to surrender.
I surrender to you.
So many people.
So many painful thoughts
Travel through my mind.
travel through my mind.
And sometimes, y'all, I wonder. I know I'm not the only one to say, God, how in the world I will make it? But just tell them this, say, it's not easy for me.
Lord, it's not easy.
Sometimes the pain in my life
Sometimes the pain in my life
makes you seem so far away.
makes you seem far away.
But God, I trust you.
But I'll trust.
I just need to know
I need to know
that God, you're here.
you're here.
Through the tears,
Through the tears and the pain.
through the heartache and rain.
Through the heartache and
Anybody out there ever had
rain.
to cry besides me?
Tears and the
Even your family didn't understand what you was really going through. But God was right there through every tear.
Through the tears and the pain.
I've had to cry sometimes.
Through the heartache and rain.
Listen, somebody who's listening to me right now is going through a storm. And the enemy's been lying to you, saying there's no way you're going to make it through what you're going through. But God sent me here to remind you that He's still in control. And I want you to be able to say, God, I still trust you. I don't understand it. I don't even know why I'm going through this storm. But like Marcille used to tell us, y'all, I just got a feeling that God's getting ready to turn this thing around for you. If that's you, just lift your hands and say, God, I will. Oh, that's right. Say, God, I trust you. It's not easy, but I trust you. Say, it's hard right now, but God, I still, I'll trust you. Come on, take it up, y'all. Say, I will. My back's against the wall, but I trust you. I trusted people, but they let me down. But God, now I trust you. Yeah. Let's take it up. Somebody say, I trust you.
I'll trust you.
Oh, God, I just lost my job, but
I'll trust you.
I got no bills and money, but
I'll trust you.
Somebody say, God, I will.
I will.
My family is depending on me. So
I'll trust you.
I don't understand it, God, but I trust
I'll
you.
trust you.
God, you never let me down.
I'll trust you.
So today, God, I will. This is why. Because God will make a way. No way. He always makes a way. That's right. Listen, it's not over. You're still here. You still got a pulse. You're still breathing. You can turn it around. Because God will every time make a way. Now somebody just praise Him like it's already done. Somebody praise Him, say, God, I will trust you. God, I don't understand you. With tears rolling down your face, say, God, I still trust you, God. Hallelujah, Jesus. Oh, that's right. We trust you right now. We believe in God that 2020 is going to be the best year of your life.
Sir. Yes, sir. Come on, James. Hey, we go to the 53. Give us a good word. Somebody that's going through something that really need
really need to trust God. Come on.
C sharp. It's you got to remember when God gave me this song, I was homeless, didn't have a place to live, and didn't have any money. And I was in a motel room one night with my family. I was like, God, I just don't understand why. It seems like the more I'm trying to serve you, the worse my situation got. And God told me, he said, James, if you can trust me in this motel room, I'm going to do something in your life that you would never believe. And that's what the words came from. I started to say, God, I do trust you. I know I don't have a job. I know I can't provide for my family. So somebody's listening. You're saying, okay, James, I hear the song, but it's more than a song. It's my story. And what I want to say even to this show, that a lot of times your purpose is not so much about your gift as it is God using your story. So I hope that through my story and how God brought me out, took that song, I Trust You, made it the #1 gospel song in the country. And so, man, I'm tremendously grateful, tremendously blessed to even be here. And so the last word we want to give somebody is to tell them that just to believe.
I believe the storm is over. Oh, I believe
James Fortune, y'all.
that the rain will go away.
More Rickey Smiley Morning Show.